Hello everybody. If you want to read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Short story 224, The Curious Kitten. Once upon a time in a cosy little village, there lived a curious kitten named Whiskers. Whiskers had soft grey fur and bright green eyes that sparkled with mischief. He loved exploring every nook and cranny of the world around him. One sunny morning, Whiskers decided to venture beyond the garden where he usually played. He squeezed through the gap in the wooden fence and stepped into the unknown. The grass felt different under his paws, and the air smelled of adventure. Whiskers trotted along the narrow path, his tail swaying like a pendulum. He encountered a colourful butterfly fluttering near a patch of wildflowers. Whiskers couldn't resist chasing it. He leaped into the air, but the butterfly danced away, just out of reach. As Whiskers continued his journey, he discovered a mysterious hole in the ground. It was dark and inviting. Whiskers hesitated, then decided to investigate. He poked his head inside and blinked. To his surprise, he found a family of tiny ants scurrying about, carrying crumbs of food to their underground nest. "Hello," Whiskers mewed. The ants stopped and stared at him with their tiny black eyes. Whiskers wondered if they understood his language. Maybe they spoke Antish. He tried to mimic their movements, lifting one paw and then the other. The ants tilted their heads, puzzled. Whiskers moved on, leaving the ants to their busy work. He climbed a small hill and discovered a gnarled old tree. Its branches reached toward the sky like twisted fingers. Whiskers imagined it was an ancient wizard's tree, guarding secrets from centuries past. He scrambled up the tree trunk, his claws gripping the rough bark. From the top he could see the entire village, the red-tiled roofs, the winding river, and the distant hills. Whiskers felt like a king surveying his kingdom. He meowed loudly, announcing his newfound dominion. But then a gust of wind swayed the tree, and Whiskers clung to the highest branch. His heart raced as he realized he was too high. He closed his eyes and wished for solid ground. Miraculously, he made it back down, fur slightly ruffled but unharmed. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Whiskers returned home. His family, Mama Cat and his siblings, waited by the garden gate. Mama Cat scolded him gently. "Whiskers, where have you been? We were worried." Whiskers purred and nuzzled Mama Cat. He couldn't explain his adventures, the butterfly, the ants, the wizard's tree, because cats don't speak human language, but his eyes sparkled with stories waiting to be told. And so, every day Whiskers continued his explorations. He chased butterflies, visited the ants, and climbed the wizard's tree. And though he couldn't share his adventures with anyone else, he knew that curiosity was the key to a magical world. Vocabulary notes. Cosy, adjective, comfortable and warm, snug. Example, the kitten curled up in a cosy corner of the room. Note, this word describes a feeling of comfort and contentment. Venture, verb, to go somewhere new or take a risk. Example, Whiskers decided to venture beyond the garden and explore the world. Note, it implies curiosity and a sense of adventure. Nook and cranny, idiom, small hidden places or corners. Example, Whiskers explored every nook and cranny of the old house. Note, this phrase emphasizes thorough exploration. Mischief, noun, playful or naughty behavior. Example, the mischievous kitten knocked over the flower pot. Note, Whiskers' bright green eyes hinted at his mischievous nature. Flutter, verb, to move quickly and lightly, like a butterfly's wings. Example, the butterfly fluttered from flower to flower. Note, Whiskers tried to catch the fluttering butterfly. Pendulum, Noun, a weight that swings back and forth like a clock's swinging arm. Example, the grandfather clock's pendulum ticked rhythmically. Note, Whiskers' tail swayed like a pendulum. Gnarled, adjective, twisted and knotted, often referring to tree branches. Example, the gnarled old tree stood in the middle of the forest. Note, the wizard's tree had gnarled branches. Dominion, noun, control or authority over something. Example, Whiskers felt like he had dominion over the hilltop. Note, Whiskers imagined himself as a ruler. Purred, verb, the soft vibrating sound a content cat makes. Example, Whiskers purred when Mama Cat stroked his fur. Note, cats purr when they are happy. Sparkled, verb, to shine or twinkle brightly. Example, the stars sparkled in the night sky. Note, Whiskers' eyes sparkled with curiosity. Story written by Copilot AI. Images created by Copilot AI. To read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Hello, this is Steve. If you enjoyed the story, please would you take the time to leave a meaningful comment and click on the like icon. If you want to know when the next story has been uploaded, please click on the notify bell icon to be notified. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and tell your English learning friends so they can benefit too. Thank you.